Hello, Earth Angels. Welcome back. Guess what we're talking about today? Boundaries. Yep, let's talk boundaries. This is a very hard topic, coming from someone who used to be a very big people pleaser and just let people walk all over her and just constantly felt like I had to tend to other people before myself. But as I've learned to grow older and manage my relationships better and understand who I want to be moving forward, boundaries have been my most favorite thing ever, because not only does it strengthen the bond within myself, it strengthens the bond that I have with other people. So let's talk about it. Okay. Knowing that I used to tolerate a lot, the thought of even tolerating anything now just leads to me being disgusted or having resentment towards someone. And you have to learn, you're not going to learn how to set a boundary unless you experience things that you really just don't enjoy or don't like, unfortunately. But with your experiences, you essentially understand and start to know, like I was saying, like what you like, what you don't like, and how that benefits you. But when it comes to setting boundaries with other people, that's the difficult part. That's where it can get iffy. That's where it's like, well, I don't want to offend this person. I don't want to make this person think that I'm upset. I don't want to be mean. Well, how can we set boundaries like that without sounding mean or feeling like we are belittling ourselves, and then the boundary just goes out the fucking window? And that's what can be very difficult and hard, but just as I've gotten through it, you can get through it too. Okay. Some of my favorite ways to bring up a conversation that could be uncomfortable or where I need to set a boundary, one that I really enjoy saying with someone or talking to someone about if they get really defensive in a conversation, is, hey, I feel this way and I'm not, or hey, I want to speak to you and I'm not coming at you. This is simply how I'm feeling. And if you cannot respect that, then I will be leaving the conversation. Or, hey, I want to tell you how I feel. And if I get interrupted, I will have to pause the conversation. Or if I'm heated in a conversation with someone else, and or a discussion and we're talking about something that bothers both of us, hey, I really don't have the space for this right now. I want to gather my thoughts and my feelings, and I need to step away from it for a moment and we can come back to it later. I promise. Like, and if you really care about this person, I promise I'm not mad at you. I promise I'm just frustrated and I need time to breathe and think on this so I can come to you with a better response. Now, when it comes to if you were to express these boundaries with another person and they don't respect them, what do you do? You're not cutting people off if you're allowing connection, like, okay, you are not cutting people off, you're allowing connection that doesn't cost you yourself. Cha-ching, okay? So if someone doesn't respect that boundary that you have set with someone, and like let's say if someone gets really defensive, you're trying to leave the conversation in a calm way, you need space, and they keep being like, no, wait, no, come back and talk to me, no, you can't just leave the conversation like this and that. Hey, so if I keep having this conversation with you, I will get very upset and this can strain our relationship, our friendship. And I really don't want that. Now, if you do want that, I will continue sitting in this conversation, but I don't have space for it. So therefore, I am leaving. And then if it comes to a point where you end up needing to cut this person off, doesn't matter who it is, okay? parent, sibling, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, okay, you're not cutting them off. You're not allowing a connection. Like what I said, you're not allowing a connection that is going to cost you yourself. The most important thing in your life is yourself. You were born here with yourself. You will end up dying here with yourself. You do not need another person. Okay. I'm being a bit quiet because my family's asleep. It's almost 3 a.m. I decided to play in makeup, and also I did just have a boundary setting conversation with one of my best friends, and it can be very difficult coming off in a respectful way towards people that you care about, especially people you care about, because they are a constant. The people in your life who are important to you, who always show up for you, they are a constant in your life. They're always there for you. So it's a lot easier to get upset at them or frustrated with them easier with certain things. And it's a lot easier for you to say things you don't mean. That's where we need to watch ourselves. That's where we actually need to be aware of how we speak. Because just as how you want to just tell some random person, like, nah, fuck you, blah, 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 this and that. Well, maybe you could. Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't. I've learned that from my past relationships, I can't do that to them either. They're also still a human being. We are all human beings trying to live a human life. Who knew we would come into this world a human? You know? It could be a bug. It could be a cat in my next life. I don't fucking know. I don't know how their worlds work. But all I do know is that we all want to feel cared for, loved, respected. Okay? And if there are lines crossed with that, then what? You can't keep belittling yourself for someone else to feel comfortable in your presence. If you're not even comfortable in your own presence, you're not going to be comfortable in your own presence after that. Okay? And that's the cycle of, oh, well, I hate myself for this, I hate myself for that, I hate allowing myself for this, or like that, I hate I allowed that for so long, blah blah blah, this and that. And it's this constant resentment that you're creating for the other person, but also for yourself. When you're the most important relationship you should have is with yourself. And you will not have good relationships in your life unless you have a good relationship with yourself first. Point blank. Okay. I don't even know if that's the right saying. I'm just saying things. Yeah. You're not gonna know. Everything's an experience. Everything you're gonna have to experience at least once, twice, 3 times maybe. Maybe you still haven't learned your lesson. That's okay. But you have to learn to be gentle with yourself when you are setting boundaries. You have to learn how to even set a boundary and how to stick to it. You cannot set a boundary if you cannot stick to it. Okay? You have to trust yourself enough to stick to something that you care so much about. And you can't stick to a boundary if you do not care for yourself the way that you need to. You cannot stick up for yourself. You cannot stick up for other people if you do not care for yourself enough. And your well-being and where you want to go and how you want to feel, okay? It is very important for you to have a stable, sturdy foundation within yourself first. And that's where boundaries play along. It's okay if someone gets angry or uncomfortable by you setting a boundary. That just means they weren't your person. If they get uncomfortable and angry and take it out on you, that just means that that person wasn't even supposed to be in your life. They're not supposed to be in your life moving forward. They're not supposed to be in your life moving on. That's just it. It's not fair to you. You are much more than the people who have been surrounding you. You are much more than that. You should want to treat yourself and the people around you with kindness, and the people around you should want to treat you with kindness as well. And it's not fair. Just because you are being kind to yourself, someone else gets upset. What? You should be happy for me. You should be happy that I am setting a boundary. You should be happy that I am even capable and of even doing that, or even the fact that I have learned how. And it takes a lot of communication. You really have to start with sitting with yourself, understanding yourself, communicating with the people around you. Literally what I said earlier, what you like and what you don't like. It's very important. It's very important, especially in like years that are so developmental for like your brain, specifically like your teens up to your till like 25, I think, is when your frontal lobe develops completely. It is so important for you to understand how to create good, lasting relationships with the people around you, and how to stick up for yourself with those people, and how to also stick up for yourself with those people as well. I think I just repeated myself. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. Um, a lot of it's still really fresh. I'm still really learning how to do that. Um, but I'm very proud of you, and I'm very proud of myself for being able to set a boundary, for even communicating, for even talking about the things that I care about, and like the fact that you're even able to listen to other people and what they care about and have space for them. And same with me. You have to learn how to hold space for yourself and the people around you if you want long lasting relationships or friendships in your life. So, yeah, you are alive, you are kind, you are loving, you are abundant, you are reliable, you are unique. Okay, you are inspiring, and you are an amazing light in this world. I love you, Earth Angels. Even though I really don't have a lot of people that watch this, like it does mean a lot that I even have a couple of people who are interested. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right, especially when I get all of you guys' like cute little messages and sweet things. Because I don't expect it. I don't expect it. I try my hardest with these videos sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Like this one's kind of a lazy one. I just felt like playing in makeup, and I was like, perfect time to do a video. Also, here's my makeup. My eyelashes are probably all messed up, but honestly, I don't care. It's 3 a.m. About to take it off anyway. But I hope you guys are having an amazing night. Y'all are sleeping so well. And I hope you guys have an amazing day and an amazing week. I will see you guys hopefully next week. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.